You two, come here, quick.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Come here,
Hello?
very quick.
Okay.
Yes. I have cold open for sale.
Okay.
I have very special ones right here. I have cold open where you pretend it is cold in the cold open.
I think
how
we
much?
did that.
$5.
I think we did that one.
Real life dollars?
Real life, I must be
No.
sent them in the mail. So
Hey,
don't give it to me
Samantha.
now. But
Samantha,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's come over here.
we've done that. We've done that cold open.
Yeah,
we
no,
don't-
I was trying to get the gauge on like the
The
price.
price point.
Yeah, we're not gonna
I mean,
buy it.
Let's
but
see
I'm
what
just
else
like,
this guy's got. Let's,
Yeah,
let-
yeah.
Hey, what's your
uh,
name?
Ivan.
Okay, Yvonne. What else we got?
Is I have a special this week. 2 cold opens for $2, and you get. Let's see.
Okay.
This one is referencing a song made popular by They Might Be Giants, and the other one that comes with it is pretending you've recorded an episode and then pretending to be upset that you didn't hit record.
Give us one more minute, Yvonne.
Yeah,
Hey, Samantha.
yeah, Cordell.
This chump is selling us cold opens we've already done.
Yeah.
He's hawking secondhand cold opens to the people that did them.
He's hawk tuing on that thing.
Yeah, they're. Oh, well, look at us being relevant. I
Look
like
at that. Look at that.
I like
Look at
that.
that.
Wow, we're hip. We're hip.
Okay, let's
I
put
also have
Hey,
another
hey,
one
wait.
right here. It is reference meme that started a month ago.
I don't know if we've done that one yet.
Oh man,
Wait,
that'd be
we
a good
just did
one.
that one.
Wait, yeah. Hey, wait a
Oh.
minute. Were you listening?
This is Junk House.
It's a psychobilly freak out.
Was that your gimmick, Caleb?
That was the gimmick. Yeah, that was the whole gimmick. Was I'm gonna have a character that is a cold open salesman selling cold opens we've done before
Incredible.
that I
What a
can
good use of our
remember.
time.
That's the problem.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's Junk House.
We're all up in this house, and it's junky.
Junk. This house is junkin'. Is that anything?
No.
Okay. Well, I tried.
Oh, is that the intro?
Oh, was
you were
that
writing?
theme song potential? Was that what that was?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been working on this theme song. And then I was in the middle of working on it when my power went out the other day. And I
Yeah.
lost like 2 hours of progress. And
God.
that put a real
Discouraging
damper
as hell.
on it. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen because that really set me off in a bad way. I'm not gonna lie.
Man.
I might get back to it. It just might not be a ska type opening theme song because recording the guitar tracks for a ska theme was incredibly hard.
Yeah.
And people are always walking around like ska is easy to do.
Nah.
It's not.
Ska is hard.
It's
Ska is the perfect example of a genre whose input of effort is not worth the output you're getting.
Yeah.
You are putting in way more than you will ever get.
Yeah.
Whereas when you do something like easier, you get way better output. Like ska is the worst cost benefit genre.
But it's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Cool
I
might
mean-
not be the right word, but it's so great.
I'm glad it exists.
Yeah.
I mean,
Amen.
I know that it seems like as soon as I was done, I lost all that thing. It felt like everything went numb, but it was just weird for me because I got like a noise complaint, right? Like there was a noise complaint from the amount of ska coming from this room, or at least that's just the impression that I get. But everyone else is an asshole, okay? I think I deserve high fives for this. I've been crawling through the spider webs and I don't know. It's just really hard. because I'm walking around with a 9mm and a 3-piece suit, and I don't know. I was struggling with this sound system, and I don't know what to do with it because I felt super rad about it. But apparently it was just a time bomb.
For all of you at home, if you haven't picked up on it, Caleb Googled a list of ska songs and constructed that little story referencing as many as possible, which I didn't pick up on until Impression That I Get, which is one of my favorite Mighty Mighty Boss Tones songs.
Well, sorry, Cordell. I know that you're all out of angst, but I can keep going on and on and on like this, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I have high anxiety about letting a joke fail, so I can keep going, okay? And you know
Do
what?
it.
You can take on me. You can take on me, okay? You little bitch.
Is Take On Me a ska song?
There's a ska cover by Real Big
Okay.
Fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Aquabats.
I did reference the Aquabats. I had one of their songs listed in there. That's for sure.
Royal Oil.
I don't know if I got them in there. Anyway.
No, that's Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. It's a song by them.
Oh, I didn't know that was Mighty Mighty Boss
This,
Tones. Interesting.
this gigantic robot kills. That bit was super rad.
Hope
Okay.
I never lose my wallet.
I feel like when I did it, it was
It was
better.
was way
Because I
better.
tried to
Yeah.
make them flow.
Like, wait, from the Progressive commercials?
Yeah, like from Progressive.
Okay,
you know.
I need to talk about Flow from Progressive.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Cordell, controversial police over here. So-
I wish I lived her life.
that actually is not
Yeah, that's
controversial at
fair.
all,
Like
because I
like
completely
her
agree.
like Flow did like when did the first Progressive commercial with Flow come out?
I feel like
When
Flow
did
has
Flow come
existed
out?
for so long that I cannot imagine a world without Flow.
2008.
2008.
The first Flow Progressive commercial came out in 2008. She is still doing Progressive commercials 16 years later. She, as an actor, got one gig in a commercial and did, iconically enough, that they have spun a whole, like, kind of commercial world around Flo and her coworkers that they slowly added in to work with her dynamic. Like, she did a gig and spun it into 16 years of lucrative commercial contracts. I want her life.
What a
She
legend.
she probably like just coasts off those commercials so they're like, hey, we need you again. And then she's back, you know?
We need you, Flo.
She's
You
been
know-
in more than 1,000 advertisements for the company.
Holy,
That's a lot.
lot.
I feel
Yeah.
like commercials are deceptively easy to do. I've never been in a commercial, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you look and you're like, that's like 30 seconds. How long could that take to film? And then they're on set all day, you know, trying
Well,
to
yeah,
make
but
this 30 seconds perfect.
That's filming anything, you know? Like, you film
Yeah.
anything, you're going to be at it all day long. But think about it. Imagine, Caleb, if your whole career
Mhm.
was just a fun little joke character you did that you got to just show up a couple times a week and do again and then make a lot of money and be on everyone's TVs.
I think the problem with that is that my characters are not suited for television.
But imagine you had one that was.
I think the closest I've had to, and you know, now that season 1 of Junk House is over, I don't have to
Yeah,
pretend
now that we're
that this
deep
was a
into season
real
2.
person, you know. You know, I think the closest I've ever had was Conspiracy Carl, and that's because that sounds like every caller on the Alex Jones show to me, you know.
Mhm.
That sounds like Alex Jones.
It sounds like that's the close. It did start as an Alex Jones impression, funny enough. Like a bad one on
someone-
purpose, but
As someone who has been in a ad for the college, when I was from my hometown, as when I was a child about beans, Being in a commercial is fun.
About beans?
About beans. I remember
How many
sitting
beans
next.
did you do?
Well, I was like sitting next to my granddad, and it was a closed can of beans. Literally, that's all I remember. Is a can of beans and sitting next to my granddad and seeing a camera in front of me. Beans.
Beans. Okay. I could be way off base about this. I
You
feel
are.
like beans are an underappreciated food.
No,
I love beans. They're not underappreciated, I will say.
they're not underappreciated at all.
But like,
But they're-
if I
but they're
walk
great.
into a room with like 10 people in it, right? It's like me
Yeah.
and 9 other people. I love beans, right? And I'm pretty proud about the fact that I love beans. I think there's going to
Yeah.
be like half of those people are going to talk and be like, beans are gross and you're gross for liking beans. I hate you and you should die. And I'm going to say, well, you know what? I will die one day. But that does not have to do with the fact that I like beans. I like beans.
We're all human beings.
We're all human beings. Cordell, do you like beans?
So I like some beans.
Okay.
Beans, like when you think of like a bean, like Bush's baked beans, no.
hmm
But I do enjoy a green bean.
I like a green bean.
Classic bean.
What are the other beans?
Lima.
Pinto beans, lima
No.
beans, black beans,
No,
chili beans.
refried.
no.
We already said pinto.
We already said
There's
pinto.
a lot of. I'm just gonna
Garbanzo
Google
beans. Do you like a hummus?
I love hummus, but I don't like eating chickpeas.
Fair. Okay, fair.
Interesting. Okay.
I love
Um,
falafel too. Don't like chickpeas.
You know what? Okay. I get what you're saying because like it's a different texture. It's a different texture.
It's a big texture thing, and for me, beans is almost all about texture. The
Mm,
bean
Mm.
texture, the graininess when you get up in there,
mhm.
it's bad for old Cordy. So I can eat beans. I'm not gonna like puke, but I'm gonna feel bad while I eat them. You know?
Can I say the
Yeah.
best, like, not like the best beans I've ever had that weren't supposed to be like standout amazing beans, you know, they were just supposed to be like part of a meal.
Yeah.
Is from Burrito Day in Searcy, Arkansas. Those
Mm.
beans just hit.
Yeah.
And, like,
yeah.
I know how they make them because I worked there for so long. I use that same method at my house now to make beans because it's just that good.
I'm a big proponent of baked beans.
love
Barbecue
baked
baked beans
beans.
is like my favorite side.
I
I'm
didn't
not
know
opposed
that.
to
Ever.
beans. I gotta say it.
Say it.
Some people take disliking a food and take it to the extreme where they're like, "Oh, I don't like this food. Don't eat it around me. Don't make it. You're gross if you like it."
Mhm.
I know I
Mm-hmm.
can be a little bit of a picky eater, you know? Like I'm not
Mhm.
super picky, but like there is stuff I just don't like. I don't like floral flavors, I don't like earthy flavors, you know? Like and there are
Yeah.
textures I don't enjoy. So if I'm given a meal, like say you're at a friend's house and they like make a meal and it's a food you don't like,
Mhm.
I'm going to politely eat that meal. And I'm going to eat enough to be polite and then I'm going to go get food later, you know? Like
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to make my dislike of a food someone else's problem.
You know
I'm
what
just not going
category?
to do it.
You know what category of food I dislike?
What?
I dislike dry foods. I don't like a dry food.
You
Interesting.
explain that.
Like if I'm served like let's say a burger and it's just the meat and the bun and there's like no sauces or anything to like bring some like
A
freshness or wetness.
sauceless meal. You don't
A
like
sau-
sauceless food.
I don't like sauceless meals, and I also don't like I really like this one. I'm never gonna tell somebody this to their face. Like if someone cooks me a meal like this, because I'm a nice person most of the time. If somebody cooks meat and it comes out dry, I'm not gonna eat it. That's wrong. That's against God. Like, it's just bad.
You know what? Fair. What's the craziest thing you've done to add sauce to, like, we'll say a burger? Like, here's my perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
I was at a friend's house and they had a bunch of just leftovers. You know, the classic, like, random leftovers. You got a
Yeah.
burger, you got rice, you got beans,
Yeah.
you know, that type of thing. Not really any sauces at the time. So what I did
Mm-hmm.
was went a little crazy wild with it
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
and put a little bit of rice on the burger and then put some barbecue baked beans on top of the rice.
That hit. Yeah,
Added
that
that little
sounds good.
sauce.
That sounds good. That
I've
sounds
not been
good
able to
me.
recreate it since. I need to go back in the kitchen, go back in the lab, try and figure out the perfect concoction of beans on burger.
A kitchen is a type of laboratory, and I will not elaborate.
You're correct.
I agree.
You're
It- it,
correct. Like objectively, you're correct.
Objectively, yeah, it's or this one we were talking. One of our friends, we were going to see A Quiet Place Part 1, awesome movie, but we were driving to Little Rockport and we were talking and we went to a couple friends, and one of our friends works at Sonic and she was like, yeah, so we had a big meeting and we went into the store and Emily went, what store? And I was like, the Sonic store. She's like, they have a store? And I was like, Emily, do you realize a restaurant is a specialized store?
Oh my gosh.
That
I-
one took her a couple minutes to process, like that a restaurant is a store that sells food.
Yeah,
Sells it
okay,
cooked, but it is a store. You
To-
are buying goods.
Yeah. To give her credit, I've only seen 2 Sonics in my life where I, as a customer, go inside. That doesn't change that Sonic is a store and a restaurant, I will
Right.
say. But
They're-
I can
yeah.
understand the difference
Right.
in the mind.
But like it is a store, and just like a kitchen is a type of chemist's laboratory.
Yeah, exactly.
The furthest I've ever gone for sauce on food. This was like I worked in restaurants for a very long time. I cook a lot. Like I love cooking, so I tend to do kind of extreme things anyway.
Extreme
once-
cooking.
I once had I bought ribs that were pre-made from the grocery store, and then I brought them home and realized there was no sauce. It was just like
Mm.
salt and pepper and
Mm-mm.
like smoked. And I didn't have any barbecue sauce at home. And I had like just moved into a new place, so I didn't have a lot. But I had soy sauce and I had brown sugar
Okay.
and I
Mm.
had thyme. So I did a
But
soy
did
sauce
you have any
brown.
spices?
No, I just had soy sauce and brown sugar and like salt and pepper.
Yeah, and you had time to cook, but like, did you have any other seasonings? Or?
No. So I took the soy sauce, like a half a cup, and put it on the stove top with 3 tablespoons of brown sugar and basically made like a sticky soy sauce teriyaki style reduction to put on the ribs.
Yo, and it slapped?
It slaps. It took like 30 minutes to like get it to the consistency I wanted. But like that's probably the furthest I've gone for sauce is like to actually just take the time to fully make a sauce that I could have just went and bought.
I want to tell you what happened there for me in my little brain. You were listing
I was on the same
ingredients
page.
you had, and you said "and time," and I was like, "Yeah."
Oh.
Yeah.
And so
No.
I thought you were talking about the seed, like the spice. And so I was like, "Yeah, but did you have any spices?" Like I was making a joke, but you literally meant you had time to cook.
I had time to do it, yeah.
and so I took a thing you said and heard the wrong thing and then made a joke that was what you actually said.
I was so
Science
confused. So
rules.
thank you for
Yeah,
science
yeah.
rules.
I am what I like to refer to as a saucy boy.
Yeah, you are.
Anyone
Cordell
who
likes
has
the
ever
sauce.
eaten a meal with me knows that I consider the food to be a vessel for the sauce and flavoring. You know,
Yes. Yeah.
like when you're eating chicken strips, why? To have the dipping sauce of your choice. When you are eating pasta, why? To have the sauce of your choice. So I very much load up, like if I'm eating Asian food, I'm probably gonna have some soy sauce and yum yum sauce in liberal portions. Like
Mhm.
if I'm doing a burger, I'm really saucing that thing up. Like burritos, everything, like whatever the version of the sauce is, I want a lot on there. And some people don't like that. Some people don't enjoy that, but like I'm after that food to get the flavor in the sauce because the sauce brings the most flavor most of the time.
What is okay? So you mentioned chicken strips, and this is like,
Mhm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Also fries in the same category.
yeah. And I want to see. Here's the thing: every time we talk about fries in our friendly Discord server of our friends, it becomes a debate over what the best fry is, and we all disagree. Like all of us have very different opinions on what the best fry is, and I don't want to rehash this on Junk House.
You don't? Because
I
think we
do
should.
and I don't.
I think we each say our favorite type of fry,
Oh,
and then we
goodness.
debate
Now, is this location or genre?
genre.
Both. I feel like we got to go both because
Okay,
like
we'll start with location.
start with location and then we'll do
For
genre.
best, we'll limit it to fast food. Best
Hmm.
fast food fry.
When we say fast food, are we including like a fast casual, like a Chili's, or are we saying it
If
has
you
to have a
can't drive
drive-through?
through, if you can't drive through, it's not included.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Man, that makes it harder.
Yep.
Oh no, I got it. I know
got it.
I have
I got
I have a crazy one, but
Okay. Well, I
Taco
feel like
Bell.
it's bad for. Okay, nacho fries. Yeah, that's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, discounting Taco Bell because we actually all agree.
Yeah.
Um,
Objectively. Yeah.
Caleb, you start.
Ooh,
Okay.
wait, but really quick on that. That just reiterates our point because the only thing that is special about Taco Bell fries is the seasoning.
The
The
seasoning and the
seasoning
sauce.
and that you're dipping them in cheese sauce.
You're dipping them in cheese sauce.
The thing
I
that
don't
is
even do
special
that.
about those fries is the vessel flavor they are bringing to you. They have a unique seasoning they don't put other places don't put on them.
Amen. Okay.
So my favorite place for fries, one is with the caveat, and the other one is if I don't get that like caveat.
Yeah,
Within the
yeah.
first 10 minutes of getting them, Popeyes.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Popeye fries are good.
After, if it's like they have to sit for a while, Arby's curly fries.
That's my number one.
That's
fry.
my number
That's gonna be
one.
my genre fry.
My genre, well, curly fry and
Rainbow.
Arby's were my two.
Yeah. Same.
And
oh.
it's the seasoning.
Do
It's
we
the
all
seasoning.
agree?
It's the
Caleb, is
seasoning
that-
on them.
Okay, this isn't. So who are we having a controversy with in Discord?
It is our dear friends and former guests and probably future guests of this show, Miranda and Drew.
They got
I-
bad fry opinions.
Because
That's why we're gonna bring them on. We're gonna talk about. our
we
fry
got to
opinions.
talk about this because here's the thing. I hate crinkle cut fries. I think they are an abomination and against God.
People think crinkling them means you don't have to season them, and that is heinous.
It is
Yes,
heinous.
that
Crinkle
You have to
cut are
season
always
them
the plainest
harder.
fries you've ever had.
They're always the plainest. And like, here's the thing: a fry, in my opinion, a fry is one of the very few foods that, at its peak form, does not need a sauce. Like a peak fry should not need a sauce,
But is better with a sauce.
every crinkle fry needs sauce. Every crinkle fry needs sauce. I can't eat a crinkle fry and not think, oh, I wish I had some ketchup with this, or some barbecue sauce, or some ranch, or something. But you know what I can eat and not need sauce? Popeye's French fry. Because
Right.
they're seasoned to hell.
Oh yeah.
Like, they're just seasoned. Arby's curly fries? not only are they like a tactile delight on the tongue, because they got that crispy crunchiness, and it's like almost like a coating on the outside that falls apart to make its way for the pillowy texture of the potato inside. I don't need a sauce with it because it's seasoned and it tastes so good.
Completely agree. I have no argument here.
Yeah.
I don't get fries at Popeyes.
What do you get?
I
What's your
never get
side?
Popeyes, to be honest.
Popeye slaps. Like,
But I've
Popeyes
had
is
their
just-
fries, and boy, howdy.
Yeah. My normal Popeyes order
Mhm.
is the chicken strips, because I'm a chicken strip girly,
Okay,
and mashed potatoes and gravy as my
Fair.
side.
fair. That's
Nasty
fair.
graves.
I'm a 4-piece spicy traditional fried chicken with fries and a Diet Coke. That is like my order when I go. It's not a fun order. It's a very basic order for most people.
But man, it's,
But
I mean,
You know what? That doesn't mean it's bad because it's good.
exactly.
I have two things to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First, I think we should rank the non-fry alternatives in order of best to worst.
Ooh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
potato wedges, tater tots, onion rings. Like we got to figure out what qualifies, then we got to rank them. But second, my opinion that I'm going to say that is kind of related to that. There are people out there who love a tater tot, and I enjoy
Mhm.
a tater tot.
I like a tater tot.
I think tater tots should stay in breakfast.
Ooh, okay.
Some tater
Mm.
tots
No.
and eggs is pretty dang good.
I
If I'm eating any other meal and I have an option between tots and fries, I'm going fries. But if I'm eating breakfast and tots and fries are the options, I'm going tots. And I don't think you can convince me otherwise.
See, I agree. But I mean, I'm just a tots all the time kind of person. I mean, I like fries, and I would probably do a lot of fries, but
think
you know,
I think if someone gave me the choice between fries or tots,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with fries most of the time.
Mhm.
But
That's what I'm
there
saying.
is an exception to this.
Ooh.
A loaded tot.
ooh,
How is it loaded?
There is a restaurant here where I live that has a loaded tot that is covered with cheese, bacon, ranch, green onions, and it's like a cheese sauce. And then there is shredded cheese in addition to that. And the
Dang.
green onions are like really thinly sliced and they kind of curl up, and it's just like a fun
Dang.
texture.
Okay.
It's
That-
so
oh my
good.
God.
But like, also loaded fries and loaded tots are fork food. Stop
Yes.
trying to
Yeah.
eat them with it. Yeah. So like, if a tot gets into a place where it becomes a fork food, that's when it's okay outside of breakfast.
I would agree with that actually. And I'm
Like
gonna
a
be I'm
tater
gonna be
tot
honest.
casserole, that can
I'm
be
gonna-
a side.
I'm gonna flip it to say I don't like when fries become fork food, which means I don't like the people who
Mm.
drizzle a condiment onto the fries. It needs to be in a pool that I dip into. Because
Okay.
and
Mhm.
also by the same token, I don't like cheese fries.
Interesting.
If my family loves them, so like when we go to like Rock House or something, they'll get the
Yeah.
like bacon cheesy fries. And they're fine. They're okay, but to me, right, fries are already generally kind of greasy enough. I don't want the cheese and bacon soggying them up, and then I'm tasting mostly cheese and bacon and not enjoying the fry itself. I will eat it, but I don't love a loaded fry.
That's what, like, in my opinion, a good fry sauce has to have a vinegar element to
Right?
it to
Yeah.
bring in some like sourness or some like something punchy to it
Some
to
tang.
cut through the fat and salt of the fry.
You'd get along with the Canadians and British.
Yeah.
Malt vinegar
yeah.
is a staple condiment.
So a very long time ago, one of my first jobs was working at a golf course restaurant.
I work there too.
Yes, I think that's
We
where
worked
we
there
first
together.
met in person. Actually, thinking
Yeah,
about it,
probably.
Well,
I feel like some
Lore
random
drop,
church
lore
stuff
drop.
beforehand.
Mi-
We just got a new lore drop.
We knew about each other before working there.
Yeah,
together. But
yeah.
that was the first time we actually like talked and I think started becoming friends.
I think so. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, that's our lore drop. Is like yeah, that golf course restaurant. But on Fridays and Saturdays we had catfish, and it was great. Oh my gosh, I
was
dream
so
about
good.
it. I dream about it. But there
I
was
love
this
catfish.
old man.
It was run by Carson's mom. That's important to say. And
Yeah,
she's an
yeah.
amazing cook. She's an
Ama-
insane
like,
cook.
When I say like I cook a lot, my two places I learned to cook from was from my whole dad's side of the family, which is a bunch of old Cajun people that taught me how to cook, and Carson's
man.
mom.
Yeah.
So like those two places alone, I was like, all right, I've got the whole Southern lexicon of cooking covered.
Yeah.
But
the tenders
there was
there.
this.
Okay, sorry.
Oh my gosh, I dream. There was this old man that always brought in his own bottle of vinegar on Friday because he came there Friday for lunch and Saturday for lunch every time we were open. And he always brought his own vinegar because he didn't like the one that we had in the back. It was so funny.
Okay.
I loved it so much.
I get it because y'all like Cholula, right?
I like a Cholula.
You ever had the green Cholula?
Green Cholula is the best Cholula.
It's the best Cholula. So basically, it's for me, any kind of hot sauce, get the green pepper version, where it's
Okay,
like
makes sense.
green Tabasco, green Cholula. Like it adds a twist to the flavor and in a way lessens some of the kick with the flavor, and if that makes sense. Like the flavor means I don't need to have as much punch to it. And
Yeah.
as much as I love Burrito Day, they don't always have a green hot sauce. So we will put that little bottle of Cholula in in Emily's bag, and we will go and I will sauce up my own burrito there.
Because Burrito Day, I worked there for several years, and there is the hot sauce shelf at like a lot of local burrito places will have it, where it's just like, first of all, do you know how they get the hot sauces there, Cordell? This is just a fun
How
fact.
do they do that?
It's
How'd they
just
do?
stuff that Brandon and Carrie find and like the name of. That's how they decide what goes up.
They
there.
go on vibes?
They go on vibes,
so
and then if
funny.
people like it, they keep getting it.
That's kind
But,
of
like,
insane, but I
Yeah,
love it.
they just go on
That
vibes.
is
And
chaotic.
there was one that they had forever ago that I loved so much that they kept it on hand that now I keep on hand in my home. It's called Tiger Sauce. And it is a
Ooh.
mango-based hot sauce. So it's like sweet pepper. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Tiger Sauce is like perfect for like a really fatty meat. So like pulled pork with Tiger Sauce,
Dang.
next level. Next level. Oh,
Dang. Okay. Small pause in this conversation though. The newest Marvel Snap patch has gone live while we've recorded, and I am desperate for whatever we're done to like read through the patch notes and see what the data mine found for like the season that's coming in October.
Ooh, yeah.
oh.
Man, I'm doing everything I can not to look at it now because I will just stop participating in the episode.
Well, here is a distraction.
Okay.
I found a tier list, and this is mostly going to be just so we can have
Yes.
specific sides
Here we
to
go.
talk about, but this is a
Right.
sides tier list. I think we
Okay.
go down. It's in alphabetical order, so we can jump around if we need to. But
Sorry, you finish and then I'll have a thought.
I was basically done. What were you going to say?
So what I'm pitching, because there's a lot of non-fry substitutes here, right? I'm not talking about
Yes.
sides. I'm talking about things that you would consider a fry alternative. Let's pull them out into the bottom tier or
the
pull them up
bottom.
to the top. Like, let's get them separated so that then we can tier them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call. Because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have a lot of here. I'll just put them in the I prefer
That's-
something else
yep,
just
yep.
so we can see exactly which ones they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waffle
Baked
I-
potatoes in
fries.
there, I would say.
No, baked potato's different. It's a different
What?
experience. It is a different.
You don't think it's a
experience.
fry alternative? You're right. Yeah,
I
get rid
don't-
of it.
yeah.
Get rid of it.
Yeah,
Um,
steak fries. So far,
Tater
we have sweet
tots.
potato fries, crinkle cut fries, tater tots, shoestring fries, fresh cut fries, waffle fries, steak fries. Do they have potato wedges on this? Because I'm a potato
don't
wedge
s-
girly.
If
Uh,
they don't have potato wedges, let's make something else stand in for potato wedges.
This one is close enough. Roasted red potatoes is close
I
enough
love-
to
well,
potato wedges. But
Yeah, we'll call
I
that
agree.
wedges. That is not a fry alternative. Roasted red potatoes is not
Hush
a fry
puppies.
alternative, I would say.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
are we
we'll throw it
we're
up there.
ranking the ones we've pulled out already, or are we ranking what's
We're-
left?
We're pulling them out so that then we can rank them, but they're not stuck in the group.
Gotcha. Okay. I wanted to make sure I was thinking correctly. So the
think
four
that's all.
rankings that we have, or the rankings that we have, are elite, delicious, tasty, won't turn it down, and I'd prefer something else.
I'd prefer something else.
And I'm to tell y'all where I'm coming from. I'm imagining all of these things at their best form, in my
Right.
opinion.
Are we wanting to imagine a specific meal, or will that taint the organizing too much?
I think because we talked about it earlier, I think it is fair to imagine this with like a burger that fits.
Okay.
With
I
the
was thinking a
idea.
burger too. So a
Yeah.
burger of a complementary flavor, but it's with a
Mhm.
burger. Okay.
Yes.
So
Let's
let's
do
start
this.
sweet potato fries.
I'd prefer something else.
I won't turn it down. Yeah. Like if somebody comes up to me and is like, "Hey, you want some sweet potato fries?" I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, yeah."
Sam Bam, what do you think? I actively dislike sweet potatoes. So sweet potato fries
Oh.
are a no for me every time.
Sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes and I
Same.
love sweet potato fries, especially with the little dip that they normally come. I cannot remember exactly what kind of sauce it is, but it's like that.
It's
Kinda
mayo mixed
sweet.
with something. They all
Yeah.
are.
That's all. Yeah, all sauces are
That's
just
all
mayo.
sauce.
So
But
Sam Bam, where
I'm-
would you rank it?
I'm putting it in delicious.
Do we want to split
Which is
the
a B
difference
tier.
in
And
tasty?
tasty. I think
Because-
splitting the difference at tasty makes sense.
Because
Because
Yeah.
me disliking it, I think stirs it too much. So we'll split the difference between the two of you.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Crinkle cut fries. I think we're
Ass.
leaving it where it is.
I'd prefer
I-
something else.
Or do we
Crinkle
want it-
cut.
I
are
won't turn
ass.
it down personally.
Yeah, I think we
If it's the fry option, I will eat it.
Oops.
But
but
Samantha,
not
would
preferred.
you prefer something else, or would you not turn it
I
down?
think won't turn it down is
Okay.
is perfect for it.
Okay, and 2 out of
That's
3 is a good
fine.
metric for where it
Yeah,
lives.
2 out of 3 is a good way. And splitting the difference if we all
Yep.
3 disagree is fine.
Shoestring.
Elite.
Elite. I love a
Love.
shoestring fry.
It's because here's the thing: what you love about a fry is the exterior of the fry. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. The
Mhm.
interior
Yeah.
is just taters. That's okay. But
Just
like the
taters, eh?
exterior is where the flavor at. Shoestring are mostly exterior.
Yeah.
I'm also imagining a milkshake with this burger.
Oh.
Oh,
Dipping
yeah.
that shit in milkshake.
Oh.
Oh.
The one downside about a shoestring fry is that it is harder to dip, but the thrill of the chase makes it better, you know?
But shoestring, it's so thin. You can grab 4 or 5 of those little
you
shits at
grab
a
a
time.
handful. I'm just
Yeah.
putting my whole fingers dunked into the condiment at that point. and it's
Absolutely.
good.
I'm licking sauce off the fingers. I'm
I'm
going
getting
for
so
it.
hungry for a burger right now.
Yeah, for
Yeah, I'm gonna
real.
go get a burger after
Oh,
If I didn't already like plan my lunch, I'd be
Same,
I'd be
same.
going and getting a burger.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. Fresh cut.
delicious.
Fresh cut.
Delicious, because I think a fresh cut fry at its best is still not as good as a shoestring.
Well, fresh cut fry, I feel like oftentimes you sacrifice the flavor for the freshness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're not as flavorful for whatever reason.
just regular
I
potato.
mean, if I can like speak to like the food science as of why a fresh cut is not as good as like a shoestring. Shoestring fries and other fries of that type, when you buy them at a fast food place, they have been par fried and then frozen and then fried
Oh.
again.
And the par
and then
frying
season.
is
The par frying draws out a lot of the excess moisture, so you're not having a lot of like of the potatoes like natural water to combat with the seasoning.
Okay.
got it, because that
Yeah.
is like if having made my own fries, like the moisture is the biggest thing you're fighting against. The more moist the potato is, the worse the fry comes out.
And you also want to, if you're making fries at home, this is my biggest tip. Slice them, throw them in a bowl of water with some ice in it for like 20 minutes.
Why?
It draws out because it draws out the natural potato water and puts in water that's easier to remove. And it also
Ooh.
draws out the excess starch that is like
Ooh.
too much for fries.
Right. Potatoes are so starchy when they're raw. It's ludicrous.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep going. Waffle fries.
Waffle
I put-
fries.
I'd say a tasty.
Tasty,
I'd say
yeah.
Give it a
tasty.
tasty. Below sweet potato fries for me and tasty.
Same.
I would put it above, but we'll keep it below for you two.
Okay. How about steak fries?
I'd prefer something else. Steak fries, it's all like it's so much of the inside where it's just tater.
I actually put it in tasty.
I was thinking tasty as well, honestly.
And here's my rationale.
That's fine.
Steak fries are almost a condiment spoon.
Yeah.
They
Edible
are thick
spoon.
enough that you're getting a real double helping of that sauce, and I'm a saucy boy. So it's not like, yeah, they're too tatery, but when you're gunning for the sauce, there's nothing better than a steak fry to scoop it up.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
Samantha, you
Fair
got. I'd put
enough.
it above sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I'd put it above sweet potatoes for me.
Okay.
Here we go. The big one. Tate Tot.
Tate Tot, delicious.
Won't turn it down.
Won't turn it down. Oh my god.
Nah, delicious.
Where are you,
This is-
Samantha?
I think I'm a delicious above fresh cut.
And
I'm above
I-
fresh cut. Yeah.
I do enjoy a good tater tot, but again, I think it wants to stay in a breakfast. If I'm having a burger, I don't want tater tots with it.
My thing with breakfast tater tots that I didn't say earlier is I just like hash browns. And hash browns are just deconstructed tater tots.
I
Yeah.
don't like hash browns as much as I like tater tots, which is why they're my go-to
Interesting.
breakfast
Okay.
potato.
You know what? It's rare that I say this about people's takes in food, Cordell. It's okay that you're just wrong. Like it's okay that you're just
I am in the minority.
completely and
I
totally
am in the
wrong
minority.
about
I
your
think when
hash
you,
brown feelings.
when you deconstruct a tater tot like that, and it's just a bed of like little like potato shards, I don't like it. The texture gets bad. Whereas a tater tot keeps what they're going for flavor wise, but has a better texture I can enjoy.
Okay.
Hash browns are also a fork food.
Yep.
Goes
Hash
back
browns
to
are
that
fork
thing.
food for sure. Now, Sammy and I are, I'm going to say, bona fide Southern. Cordell,
Bona
you-
fide Southern.
I'm not bona fide.
you're not bona fide.
I'm not
So,
boner fide.
I'm just curious.
You're not?
What is your Waffle House order if you're not
Ooh,
a big
this is important.
hash brown fan? Because like I know my Waffle House order, and when I go in, it's the same every time.
Unless
I
I'm
do
feeling
not change
spicy
it
and I
up.
want to add stuff to the hash brown.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
All-star special all the way.
Oh yeah. All star.
You ready for this? This is going to be upsetting for both of you.
Oh no.
I have not gone to Waffle House enough to know my order.
Oh,
And that's worse than a bad order for y'all. And I know that. I'm going to tell you what. Up living borderline New England where I was growing up, we didn't really have many Waffle Houses. We went to IHOPs.
it's not the same, but
It's not the
that
same at
is an
all.
adequate. I would say that is an adequate substitute.
But like I've maybe gone to Waffle House 4 times.
Man.
Okay, Cordell.
Man.
Next time we are together, We are going to Waffle House,
Okay.
and I'm putting you through the full Southern experience. I'm ordering for you. I will take
Okay.
your tastes into account, but I am ordering for you.
I will let you order for me. I trust you enough.
Mandatory has to be after midnight.
Yes, we will go like at midnight. We will not and not like a day where it's like we're going to take a nap in the middle of the day to make sure we can
No,
stay
you got to
up.
be
No.
delirious. You got to be delirious.
Yes.
We are going when we're delirious. You are getting an all-star special, and we are eating the whole thing.
Okay.
You can get chocolate chips on that waffle.
You're getting a chocolate chip waffle. I'm telling you now.
Okay. Can I drink chocolate milk?
I'm
Of
getting you
course.
chocolate milk.
Of
You're going to get
course.
chocolate milk. You're going to have a chocolate chip waffle.
This is sounding great.
Do you like cinnamon raisin toast?
I'm okay with it. I'm going to pick
Okay,
something else if I have an option.
You're not. I'm ordering for you. So you're getting cinnamon
Okay,
raisin
okay.
toast with the apple butter. You're getting
Ooh.
scrambled eggs with cheese. You're getting the hash browns, scattered, smothered, covered. At the very least, we'll look at the other stuff and see what you like. But you're getting a peak Waffle House experience if I have to die to make it happen.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
One of us will die, but it will happen. Okay, so how about Hush Puppies?
Oh, delicious.
10 out of 10. Elite.
Elite, actually, yeah. Because I will say,
elite.
Hush Puppies, a little bit of an advantage here because they're a fish food. You eat Hush Puppies with fish.
Yep.
You eat them with
Mhm.
catfish. And so the experience is tied emotionally to catfish, which makes them elite no matter what. I don't know that I'd want them a ton with a burger, but I would eat them if they were available.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Cookout their Hush Puppies.
Slap.
die
So
for.
hard. Slap.
gonna-
Oh my god.
I'm going to upset y'all with another opinion here.
You never been to Cookout?
I've only had Cookout in Memphis, so I do not like it.
Interesting. Okay.
Memphis Cookout
Alright.
was garbage.
Okay,
I've
so
only
next
had it
time.
in
Terrible.
the north when I was going to New York for the
New
eclipse.
Okay,
So I've only
so
been
Cordell,
there twice.
next time you come down to Tuscaloosa, we're gonna have a day where for lunch we're gonna go to Cookout and I'll order for you. And then
For dinner,
at-
we're barely eating so that we can have the midnight meal.
exactly.
Yeah. We'll get some
for
ice
dinner,
cream or something.
Yeah, for dinner we're gonna have a light snack, and then we're going to midnight Waffle House.
And can I add into this trip concept that we also play a whole lot of Magic the Gathering?
Absolutely. Sammy, come on down. Come
Go
on
crack
down.
some packs. Okay,
It'll be
okay.
all three of
Come on
us. We'll crack some packs. We'll have some fun.
Okay, on a real level though, friends, Romans, countrymen. For the next like 2 weeks, like August, like basically 5th to 8th and 12th to 15th, I kind of have no obligations. I will say 5th to 8th, Emily, I think is like taking off work so we can spend time together, but like maybe the 12th to 15th, that's like Monday to Thursday, I could make a trip to Tuscaloosa to see you. That is a possibility.
We'll discuss this.
We'll discuss this.
We'll
I
discuss this.
legitimately, I'll talk to Emily about it too, but I could legitimately come visit you.
We're going to discuss this.
Okay. I'm getting real excited about it.
My heart's happy right now. Anyway,
I'm feeling smiley. What's the next one? Is that chips?
chips?
Chips.
Elite. Chips are elite.
Because if you're putting chips with a burger, they got that good like ranch dusting seasoning on it. You know what I'm saying?
If I go to a place and they say we make our chips here in house, I'm
Oh.
ordering the chips. I'll get extra
Mhm,
chips.
mhm.
Okay, and let me put this out to y'all. I'm not the cook Caleb is. Never will be. I respect Caleb wildly. If you're making your own homemade fries and you're peeling the potatoes, take those skins, fry them up as chips.
Yes.
You get a double whammy of awesome. You eat the chips while you're cooking.
I'm also a person that will just like eat potato skins. Like I love potato skin. It's good.
Okay. TGI Friday potato skin bags are an elite chip to have, and no
Yes.
one ever buys them.
Yes.
You don't see them sold anywhere. But when you get the opportunity, buy the like cheddar and bacon potato skins from TGI Friday. Those chips are incredible.
Elite. Elite.
Last one, potato wedges.
Delicious.
Delicious.
I'm a delicious. I'm gonna put them above fresh cut.
Agreed.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow,
Great list.
not a single prefer something else, which speaks to the value of these alternatives.
Yeah, like there's some
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And even like looking at the sides listed, like some of the other sides, there are a few of these. There are very few where I would say prefer something else.
No,
I've just
here's
never really had quinoa.
Okay, but that's what I was about to say. Do we want to go ahead and like rank the rest of these while we're
And
here?
we
Might
can
as well.
maybe speed run some of these.
Let's speed
you
run.
know.
Applesauce prefer something else.
Prefer something else on applesauce. Yeah.
Asparagus delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah, I'd throw it there too. Baked beans
Baked
is elite
beans.
for me.
Elite.
I'll let y'all
Elite.
have it. Can we drop it to delicious because of how much I dislike them, or do y'all want to keep it in elite?
I think lower end of elite. I'm okay.
Okay,
with.
that's fine. I can
Bottom
live with that.
elite. Bottom elite.
Okay.
Broccoli.
How's it
elite.
prepped? How's it prepped?
I feel like either it depends, a roasted broccoli or
Oh.
a steamed broccoli. I'm down.
I'm down
steamed.
for all of it, but steamed isn't as high up for roasted. I'd call it delicious.
I'd say delicious too.
We'll
Yeah.
put it above asparagus and delicious.
Agreed.
Okay.
Brussels
Brussels
sprouts.
sprouts.
I put it in delicious personally.
Tasty. They're hit or miss, but the one they hit, they hit. What do you think,
I'd
Sam?
give it a tasty. It's
Okay.
lean and delicious, but I'll throw it in tasty. Buttermilk biscuits.
If you put this anywhere other than elite, I'm hunting you down.
Samantha, what's your thought, Samantha?
Elite.
I'm a
There's no
Southerner.
other thoughts needed.
I'm a southerner. Does that? Do you need me to explain more?
I won't turn it down.
Okay. But it's elite for we'll split the difference a little bit.
No, put it in elite.
Put it in elite.
Too many
Okay, 'cause
people
we don't
love it.
want
I'm
to
just
make
not a
that.
huge bread guy.
Okay.
That's
a fair
fine. That's
distinction.
fair. That's fair.
Butternut squash.
I won't turn it down.
Won't turn it down.
Yeah, I won't turn it down. Garrett's.
Prefer something
Prefer
else.
something else.
Man, damn. Cauliflower. Cauliflower mash.
Prefer
Tasty.
something
I've
else.
never had it. I've never.
Did you say
had it.
elite?
No, tasty.
Oh,
I like
okay.
it.
I
I
thought
like
you
a
said
good
elite.
cauliflower mash. So here's the trick with the cauliflower mash, right?
Yeah,
First
tell me.
off, you got to get it like smooth, like no
Ooh.
chunks involved. Parmesan, butter, garlic, salt, pepper, herbs.
Caleb, you do those things to any vegetable at all, and it's elite.
We said that we're imagining these in
That's
their
right.
peak
Okay, you're right.
form.
You're right.
So-
Okay, but I'd
And
still
I'm
prefer.
saying tasty at least. Tasty or won't
I could
turn it
live and
down.
won't turn it down. Because with how Caleb described it, I will eat any vegetable on the planet.
Okay. Corn bread.
Probably my most controversial take as a Southerner.
Oh no.
Only delicious, not elite.
Tasty.
We're running the gambit because I would put it in elite, so we'll put it right in the middle and do
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
middle
Bottom
of
end of
three.
delicious. I like it.
Corn.
Tasty.
Won't
I
turn
love
it down.
corn.
I'm a tasty. I love me some
Rock it.
corn.
Put it in tasty.
How about couscous?
Delicious, honestly.
Okay.
Um,
A good couscous is almost a grits, if that makes sense.
Yes.
It's somewhere
would
between
agree
like a
with that.
grits and a hominy.
And so I'll drop it in tasty. I will accept delicious. I've had some good couscous.
I'm gonna put it in tasty. I think
Okay.
I agree with that. Cup of chili.
Elite.
Tasty. What are you thinking, Samantha?
I'm thinking
Thinking
tasty.
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 That's
I
fair.
love me some
That's
chili.
fair.
Cup of soup as a side.
Elite.
Delicious for me. Like higher end of delicious.
Because you give me a cheesy like bacon potato soup, that's great. But a French onion cup of soup with a burger,
If we're talking Frunion, yes.
elite. That's where I'm
Elite.
coming from. Is the French onion
Elite.
lover?
Any soup.
Okay.
I'm a soup.
We're about to
lover.
go on a tear. right here.
Dumplings.
Okay, ready?
Dumplings.
Yep.
Elite. Dumplings are elite.
What kind of dumplings?
If you do, okay,
Prime.
so this is how I do my dumplings at home. Okay, if you get the like frozen dumplings, you cook them, you steam them with like 2 tablespoons of water in the bottom of a pan. Put the lid on the pan, let them steam in that, and then you put in like a splash of oil in with the water, so that way when the water all evaporates, it then gets the crispy bottom on the dumplings from the oil.
Ooh.
So you get the best of both worlds: steam top, fry bottom.
Caleb, are you describing like Asian dumplings or like?
Yes.
Okay, because Asian dumplings elite, but I think this is more American.
These look more like a Chinese
I
takeout
can't.
dumpling.
Okay, if it's Chinese dumplings, then it's elite.
Yeah.
It's a.
Oh, yeah,
It's
elite.
Okay, even
Egg
with the
roll?
burger, I'd eat it. Egg rolls,
Egg roll.
elite.
Elite.
Garlic bread, elite.
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 Green beans,
Delicious.
Elite.
I would say elite.
If they are not cut, if you cut green beans, they're only delicious.
I'm thinking when I think of green beans as a side, I'm thinking brown sugar bacon green beans,
Yes.
and
Okay,
that's
okay.
amazing.
I
to
could,
me.
yeah,
That's
that's
amazing.
fine. That's not my favorite way of green beans, but that's acceptable. I'm honestly, you take fresh green beans and you just put them in the garlic butter, salt, pepper blend. I'll eat those all
That
day
is-
long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Even
it's-
that
it's-
is elite. Yeah,
Mhm.
grilled zucchini.
Won't turn it down. I won't turn it down.
I up in tasty if they do the right blend.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Zucchini has a weird texture to me, especially grilled.
I have
But it
grown
tasty.
on the texture, which is why it's moved up to tasty.
Yeah, fair enough. Mac and cheese?
Elite.
cheese.
Elite.
A good mac and cheese can't be beat.
Agreed.
Okay, now we're back to the potatoes. Baked potato
All right.
first.
Delicious.
Elite for me.
I'm thinking
Uh,
delicious.
Here's my
That's
thing.
fair.
I don't want
That's
my
fair.
side to take more prep work than the meal. When I
That's
have to take time to
fair.
dress
That's
up my
fair.
side how I want it, that is not what I'm gunning for.
So
If my meal is a baked potato, rock on. But if it's
On-
my side, I have to work on that.
So a few days ago, our power was out, and so we had to go to a restaurant for dinner because we just didn't have.
Caleb, tell the people what
Power.
you had for the first
I
time.
had my first bloomin' onion.
our boy.
And that one,
So
I'm
proud.
actually working on like a whole thesis on that now, based on the bloomin' onion that I will present on Junk House next week.
Okay.
And about Outback in general. But I'm thinking about that baked potato that I had there. That was just heavenly. That was a great baked potato.
It is purely an effort basis. None of the other sides require you to work on them to be good.
Yeah.
But if you eat a baked potato as it is given to you with no
Mhm.
adjustments, it's not that good. You got to
That's
dress it.
That's fair.
yeah.
Baked sweet potato.
Baked sweet potato.
Prefer
Tasty to
something
me.
else.
That's tasty to me. I
I'm
love the sweet
I
potato.
would put it in delicious. So we'll put it at bottom
Let's go
of
to tasty. I hate sweet potatoes, friends. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
It's okay. But they're orange and so cute. What about mashed potatoes?
Delicious.
Tasty for me. Like higher end of tasty, but tasty.
Okay, like put them under steak fries in tasty is where
Yeah,
I'd drop them.
That's I might maybe put them in delicious, but that's okay.
Look, even the best mashed potato, I don't think is touching
here
the
we go.
delicious options. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Agreed.
What about potato salad?
prefer
To me,
something
elite.
else. I'd prefer something else.
I think delicious to elite for me.
We're gonna put it in tasty right down the middle because I would put them in probably delicious as well. But yeah,
So potato salad and pasta salad, which we're coming up on, might be my 2 least favorite sides in the world.
interesting.
Something
Interesting.
no matter what kind, potato salad and pasta salad are both horrible to me. The one time I've liked a potato salad, well, no, never mind. No, that was a chicken salad. No, I don't like either of them ever.
Oh no.
So my
Yeah.
opinion is going to be deeply negative. If you just drop your vote down a tier, I will be okay with that.
Okay.
Let's do pasta salad. Do we?
I would put it in higher end of won't turn it down. Like
Yeah,
I
I
put
was
it
thinking
that
won't turn
above
it down.
crinkle.
Yeah, I'd prefer something else. You can keep it and won't turn it down. That's fine.
Potatoes au gratin, delicious.
I don't know if
Tasty.
I've ever really had it.
It's
Our-
like thinly sliced potatoes
With the cheesy-
butters and
Yep.
cheese.
Okay.
Like
My
what
problem
could
with it-
be wrong?
My problem with it is that it ends up being like, by the time, because here's the thing, right? First 10 minutes, perfect. But I don't like a baked mac and cheese. And potatoes, like au gratin potatoes, are like close enough to baked mac and cheese as they cool that's what keeps me off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just like, to me, one of a great form of potato is a potato dauphinoise, and a gratin potato is so close to it. That's what's swaying me.
We need to do this with eggs next episode.
Oh, I got
Yes.
some.
Can we write that
opinions.
down so we remember? We got to do this with eggs.
An eggisode?
An eggisode? Yeah.
How about quinoa?
Right there with couscous for me.
Yeah,
Like, it's
same,
on the
it's
same
on the
level.
couscous tier.
Okay. Where is couscous? Right there.
I
Okay.
think
It's above
tasty,
chili.
like mid tasty.
Above chili and tasty.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put it right next to it. How about just rice? Regular old rice.
Okay, rice delicious. I think rice is good.
I don't think rice is actually a side when I eat it though, because I just eat my main and then drop the rice into the sauce from the main and eat that. I don't even know if I
Yeah.
consider that a side. You know,
It's part of the main. Yeah.
for me. So I put it in delicious, but I'm not eating it as a side with that
Mhm.
caveat. You know,
Yeah,
I'm okay with delicious. I like delicious for that. How about rolls?
elite.
delicious.
I'm gonna throw it in elite.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. A good roll is so good.
It's and that's the not really bread guy saying. Damn.
Oh,
A
I
good,
know.
a good
Gordell.
roll is almost not bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like a pillow.
Oh, I know
It's like
exactly
you're
what you're
eating a
saying.
pillow.
It becomes a cotton candy of bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay,
Yes.
this next one might be one of my favorite sides ever.
I think I agree. Seaweed salad.
Elite.
I'm
Ooh,
I might be
Delicious.
okay.
Caleb, you ever
Bumping it up to
been
elite, 'cause
to
I
a
vote
Noodle
elite.
House in Townsville?
Mm-hmm.
Their seaweed salad is top tier.
I haven't
I
had it
get
there,
it
so I
every
may
time I
need
go
to
there.
try it. I may need to try it there.
I get seaweed salad doesn't often live up to it as it is there, but anytime seaweed salad's on the menu, I'm getting that.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, next up.
Shrimp.
I don't think this qualifies as a side.
I don't
This is
think
not
it's a side.
I just don't think we vote on this one because
Shrimp
it's
is not a side. Shrimp is
Shrimp's
a main
not
course.
a side.
It's a main. You
If-
can
if I'm
have it
thinking
on the
about it
side
as a
like
side-
hibachi.
Yeah, elite, but it's not a side.
It's not a side. Who is having a
It's
side
not a
of shrimp?
side.
If shrimp
like
is
a
available
second
as a
main.
side, I am putting my whole meal as shrimp.
Yes, yeah.
Amen.
I will get 2 side orders of shrimp, please
Yes.
and thank you.
Yes, it's like when you go to Applebee's and they have an appetizer that is wings. I just get 2 of those.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So our final thing. Side salad.
Delicious.
Elite.
Think I'm gonna throw it in delicious.
Because
Delicious for me.
and I know we're imagining the best version, but side salads are all too often just some iceberg lettuce and a little bit of sauce and a tomato.
Yeah.
And
I-
even the best side salad isn't too many steps above that.
Now,
Ooh,
because
wait.
may I make a case for the side salad?
There is
Yes.
one name you can invoke here that will change my mind.
It is a Caesar salad
Oh,
because
Elite.
when you are given the choice of a side salad, it's never just, do you want a side salad? So do you want a side salad or do you want a Caesar salad?
oh.
And that means that it's basically like, it's like a skin in
Mm.
Super Smash Brothers. I'm still
Mhm.
playing as Mario. He just is wearing a USA outfit.
I love a Caesar salad so much.
Caesar salad is peak salad.
Yeah, okay,
Into-
elite for a Caesar salad.
And to invoke the name again, a hibachi, the hibachi
Oh my
salads.
gosh.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
They
With
get some of their house
carrot
dressing.
and ginger dressing.
Yep,
Oh,
uh-huh,
my,
uh-huh.
Incredible.
I'm gonna throw this name out there too. Olive Garden.
oh yes.
Mhm,
That big old
mhm.
bowl of salad in there. I'm eating pepperoncinis every other bowl. Like, yes. My chicken and gnocchi soup comes in before my main course. Everything about that experience.
Okay. Can I make a suggestion for this list?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we move side salad to the top of elite? Because I think I get more excited about a good side salad than I do about good fries.
I need what follows up side salad is every Asian elite side.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah.
dumplings, egg rolls, seaweed salad.
Seaweed salad.
And they're
I
tied.
think
They look
Yeah,
like
they're
not, but
officially
tied.
tied. That's not in
yeah.
an order.
Terrible.
Yeah, okay. I like this
New
list.
screenshot. This is a good list.
This is
This is a great list.
this is a
I
hungry
feel like
list.
I'm so
I'm
hungry
hungry.
right now.
Yeah, I
It's-
know.
It is redonkulous.
And I'm so
how
upset.
hungry I am.
I'm so upset because I was gonna eat leftovers for lunch.
Oh,
And they're
Okay, real
fine, but
quick.
like I kind of want to go out and eat regardless.
Let's
you know?
rank each other's lunch plans right now. That's the next move.
Okay.
I was gonna go to Hawaiian Bros. Have you had Hawaiian Bros?
I have not had Hawaiian Bros.
Hawaiian Bros. I don't think they have a lot around the nation, but they have one up here in Northwest Arkansas. They got like spam musubi.
I'm jealous.
Soft serve. What I normally get is either the huli huli chicken or the Molokai chicken. Molokai is spicy, but they also come with like a little teriyaki too that you can put on top. Incredible.
This sounds awesome.
My plan is big salad using some leftovers as ingredients in the salad. Specifically
have.
saying, yeah,
Just, so you have
just a
some
visual.
visual.
Because we have some leftover pieces of bloomin' onion from when we went
Ooh,
to Outback. So I'm going to chop that up, toss it in with the salad.
that's incredible.
So my current lunch plan as it stands now is to eat a half box of leftover meatweb that was my siblings' order when they came to visit.
That
Okay.
that's a fun order. That's a fun time.
That is like it's got to get eaten and like and tonight Emily and I are like making homemade pizza, so it's gonna balance out. But part of me really, really, really wants to just, when Emily gets home, say the magic words that'll get me out of leftovers, and it's, do you want to get burrito day?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's unfair to invoke that magical phrase when I should eat leftovers and save money and just have a subpar lunch.
Right now,
Yeah.
our three options, I'm not gonna lie. I think Sammy wins today's
Sammy wins.
lunch.
Yep.
I think
It's really good.
I'm coming in second, and I think Cordell's third.
I lose this lunch hard. This is not a winning day for me.
What if this is how we close every episode? Because we always
We
end
always go
right
to eat
before
immediately.
lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally,
So what
yeah.
if this is how we close the episodes? Is we rank each other's lunch plans?
That's good. I like that. I think we should do more food rankings too, because this was fantastic.
This was fun.
It just makes me so hungry.
Yep,
Like,
That's
that
the
is
only issue.
That
Do
is
we
the
want to
only
call
issue.
this episode like the Tater-sode?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like
Something
that.
about taters.
We'll
We'll get there.
workshop
We'll
it.
get
We'll
there.
workshop it.
We'll discuss.
Anyway, thank you to. I'm not even transitioning. Thank you to the Reverend Horton Heat.
Good for you.
The Psychobilly Freakout is our opening and closing theme song from the album. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Great song, great track. You should listen to it, stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you use.
All of it.
YouTube. Play it on Guitar Hero 3. Legends of Rock.
Love
And
it.
you should listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and YouTube. You should follow us and all of the stuff like liking and giving us 5 stars. We also have Twitter and TikTok that I don't think I said last week at Junkhouse Pod.
So I'm going to read 2 emails today. Because one of these emails will start a conversation. So maybe I should save it for
Let's
next week.
save that for next week. Do the
Okay.
one from July 25th.
That's what I was going to do. Because you saw the one from the 29th, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to mark it as
That'll be
unread so
next
we
week.
hit it next week. Because, man, that's going to start a conversation. and I don't
That
want
should
it.
be the start of next week's episode. Let's
Right.
be
Yep.
real.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this email comes from Fielding. Did you know, Junkhouse, did you know all car batteries and related mechanical components are now completely biodegradable? So no worries if anything happens. Thank you for subscribing to Did You Know? You should probably check your car keys for fingerprints other than yours.
Oh.
Well, they probably belong to my wife if they're not mine.
That's a good
They
And
one.
it's
probably
my
belong to Caleb's
car.
wife if they're not mine.
Yeah. So everyone, if you see fingerprints on your car keys that
That's
aren't
Olivia.
yours,
Probably Olivia,
that's my
yeah.
wife. That's my wife.
My wife.
If you want
Well-
fingerprints on your keys, you can email us.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. My bad. If you want fingerprints on your keys, you could email us at junkhousemailobox@gmail.com. Caleb's wife will personally find you and grab your keys. She won't drive
Mhm.
your car, but she will touch those keys.
If she does drive your car,
She does?
Just a little bit, though.
if she does, she's gonna go put some gas in it for you.
That's good. Is she gonna like put as much as she uses, or is she gonna fill up the tank?
She's got a little bit more than what she uses. She's gonna
Okay.
leave you on a net positive.
Look at her. What a saint.
What a great
What
person.
a woman.
And as we say every single week,
Man, I'm hungry.
I'm so hungry
I want to
right
eat
now.
so much.
I'm
seaweed
about
salad.
to go eat so much salad.
I
So
know.
much salad.
My lunch is disappointing.
It's a psychobilly freakout.